I'm from Paris, France, not the Texas one. Born and raised in the city. I moved out here this time around for about 10 years. I moved to New York, and then after 4 winters of New York that I couldn't take anymore, I moved out here to LA. I wanted to get out of the city vibe, so I didn't want to go downtown LA. I started surfing a little bit in New York, so I was like, yeah, I would love to be able to wake up in the morning, go surf, and then start my day. Seeing all the murals around, like you can feel there's creative people around, and then the city allows them to express themselves in a way. My move to LA was kind of my reinvention of myself as a fully focused artist, you know? So I never thought I would be an artist, never. My first painting I did when I was 28. So my roommate had canvases and stuff, so I had the idea to just pick one up and play around. And at that point, I realized that the second I painted, I just was hooked, and I never stopped doing it. As someone who works from home, having a structure is hugely important to me. Going to DEUCE is 80% of the time my only morning requirement. That is the pillar of my day, because I know I have to be up before that. I go to that, I feel good about it, my day is won. And then after that, I start doing my art, and then after that, there's the social media aspect of it. One thing that caught me off guard is that working from home, you don't get to interact with humans if you don't want to. Going to DEUCE gives me that human interaction that fuels ideas, that fuels laughter, fuels motivation. You know, when you're working out with people and they're like just encouraging you. For me, you know, CrossFit was like synonym to injury, you know. And then I came in and I talked to you about, you know, being very worried about getting injured, and that hasn't been the case at all. Like I feel stronger. My back used to hurt a lot more often than it does now. So the health aspect, I didn't think I was going to be able to really follow through with it, which I have. The social aspect is huge. Not only going at the class, but like having an art show, going for a 500-meter walk, you know, just like sweating it out like a crazy person for 500 meters, and then eating some good tri-tape. You know, it has become a big part of my life.
Right to your chest. Breathe. Exhale.
So my day starts at 6 a.m. and then I spend 1 hour kind of focusing on what I want to achieve that day. A little meditation, a little journaling, all that stuff. And then at 7:20, I walk for about 4 minutes to go to DEUCE. Honestly, those 4 minutes are like really key to you having a good day or not good day. One day we were doing deadlifts, and I had this goal in my head to get to 100 kilos, which is 220 pounds. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna work to it, you know. And I was like, all right, I got this. And then I got to a point where I got to 205, and yeah, I got dizzy after each lift, and I was like, ooh, you know. And I know 205 is not great, but it is good to me. Knowing that that's my baseline and I can get to 220, I'm confident I'm gonna be able to do a 100 kilo deadlift. And to me, it's like it was like one of my mini goals. And what I love about going to DEUCE is just the people from all different places. There's like cinematographers, event planners, artists, you name it. There's like lifestyle, all things that I would never be exposed to. So on a selfish level, it just gives me a window to the outside world that would be a lot harder to get if I was just in the art world. And what I really love is that throughout my week, I run into you, I run into people from the gym, I go into a restaurant where people go to the gym. You know, everyone likes to belong to something. And then when it feels special, like it's nice to belong to something special.
The next verse, yeah.
So one of the things that inspired me, you know, out of the group, you know, the people. And honestly, usually when I go there, you get inspired in like either a professional level, you know, like talking to Ewan about like his career and shooting skateboarding. And, you know, I'm from Paris, but I grew up with, you know, the Bones Brigade and all that stuff. Being in Venice now, so there's like many things that are inspiring. But on the physical, one of my partners, I'm open equality. Everyone can be my partner, don't worry, it's not that. Antonia's strength, as far as like lower body strength, she motivates me. Like she doesn't let me go with the smallest weight, you know, because you guys are open to whatever. But Antonia, and she doesn't ask much of me. I just, you know, I have very low standards of myself as far as working out. But she pushes me. That's why I love having her in class. It's really the people around me, like at the same struggle, that help me, and hopefully I can help them also, you know. But Antonia and I, she pushes me and she gives me a hard time when I'm being a silly bitch, you know.
Come on. Done.
Are you recording all that?
No.